Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Nathan and today we're doing a walk around video on this 2014 Mazda 3 Neo in this beautiful red color, and a little bit of a bonus, at least I think it's a bonus, this is a manual car. So what we'll do is actually run through some of the conditions and features that does come in this particular model. So starting off on that front end, you've got that very updated modern look with that shark nose adaptation into the front end of the Mazda 3. So this is currently the modern shape that they've kind of integrated into all their designs. Mazda badging right in the center of the tip of the nose, if you want to describe it that way. And you've got the beautiful chrome garnishes around it just to give it a bit of detail and make it look that little bit more special. Now, headlights are a very nice sleek design. They do also tuck into that front bar there, again, all with that front shark nose kind of look. They do come with a projector globe as well as your high beam and indicator lamps fitted in the headlights, as well as your fog lamps or indicator lights fitted at the bottom of that front bar. Now these have a very aero design. Again, you've got that split grille, which is going to allow for a lot of airflow through to the car or through the motor. Now one thing I want you to make sure you do while watching this video is pay attention to the paintwork, because this red is a phenomenal color. Mazda makes a beautiful red color and this car actually presents really well. There is a very minor stone chip just on the bonnet there, but apart from that, that front end is pretty immaculate. Coming across to that first alloy wheel, now you've got a 5-spoke design. The rim itself is very clean, very neat, and it contrasts beautifully to the car. The rim is in excellent condition and you've got lots of tread on those front right tires. As we pan across to the driver's side, do get the color match side mirrors and door handles. Again, in that very vibrant red color. Indicator lamps are fitted into the side of that side mirror. That is going to elevate the lamp for more visibility and also clear up the quarter panel to make it look nice and neat and quite sleek. Now, another thing I will note is that this car comes with 2 keys. They are a keyless entry car. You do get a physical key with this remote as well, like so. That is just to open the actual door, but it's not going to start the car for you. So you do need to make sure you have these keys on you. The car also does come tinted, so it's going to save you a little bit of money. We do highly recommend people tint their cars, so it's good to see that the previous owner has done that. It's going to save you a little bit of money. Taking a look inside the actual car itself, these cloth seats present in very good condition. Generally you see a lot of wear and tear, especially in a car that's 6 years old. You tend to see a lot more. There is a bit of wear on this back bolster here. Just get the camera person to show you that. Just a little bit of wear there, but nothing too major. The bolster is still very firm and holds its integrity, and the seats are also in very good nick. Carpets are very clean, and also the inner side of the door frame is also in good condition. Door card also presents quite well. Just so we come across the back and have a look in the back row as well, just so you can see what kind of condition the back row is in. Seats are also just as clean as the front. No marks, stains or damage, and carpet are also in very good condition. Taking a look at that second rim there, again, that's consistent design all the way through. It does have a very minor superficial mark at the bottom of the spoke there, but the rim itself is in excellent condition with lots of tread on the tires. Coming across to the tailgate. Now, I love Mazda 3s. My partner herself drives a Mazda 3 and I always vouch for these. These are very reliable cars and quite a nice design and quite comfortable on the inside and very cheap to run. You've got this really nice sleek design in the taillights that integrate beautifully into the boot and all the curves and accents and designs. Mazda 3 and Sky Active badging on the back there with that Mazda logo right in the middle, and you've got a high mounted brake light just above the boot there. If I open up the boot, just have a look inside. The car does come with carpet mats, which are just sitting in the back here to dry out, but genuine Mazda 3 carpet mats, all in good condition, and the tremendous boot space you also get in these. Now, my girlfriend, she actually packs the boot and it's full of junk, so make sure you keep yours clean because you can see how much space you get in here. And if I lift up that base, there is a space saver spare wheel at the bottom there with all your jacking tools to ensure you can jack the car up. There is also this little lever here on either side. Now that is there to actually drop the seat. So if you needed to utilize the boot space, I'm going to demonstrate it here. You just pull it. It's not going to drop that one. It's deciding it doesn't want to work, but if you pull that lever, it'll actually drop the seats. It's probably unclicked the seats. It just doesn't drop forward because of the seat belts, but that will release those seats there and drop it flat if you need to utilize the boot space. Back tailgate condition in terms of paint is in very good nick. There's a minor blemish on the corner of that rear bar, but the paintwork is in excellent condition. Fuel filler cap is on the passenger side, which is a safe side. So if you do have to pull over, you know you're going to be safe from any oncoming traffic. That third rim also presents in good condition. Thought there was a bit of a mark there, but just a little bit of dust. That rim is in excellent condition. You can see how well those tires also present with plenty of tread. Paintwork, again, is consistent all the way through. I'm trying to be super picky for you guys. There are very minor marks, just light little paint splotches, but the actual paint is in very good nick. And that fourth and final rim, generally the one that gets the most damage, has very light superficial scuffing on the edge of that rim there, but still presents very well. So you got 3 rims in excellent condition, one with very light markings, or 2 with very light markings, lots of tread remaining on those tires, and paintwork around this car is phenomenal. And in this red color, it is a very striking car. So what we're going to do is actually pop the hood and take a look inside. Taking a look inside the engine bay of the Mazda 3. Now, as you can see, what we have here is Mazda's 4-cylinder 2-liter petrol motor. Now, this car does come fitted with a 6-speed manual gearbox, so plenty of gears to actually shift through. Nice, comfortable clutch and drivetrain as well. These cars, Mazda makes a beautiful gearbox. Now, this car has a 5-star ANCAP rating with 6 airbags, so lots of safety for the passengers. This motor itself produces 114 kilowatts with 200 newton meters of torque, and this car does run have a 51-liter capacity fuel tank. Does run in your regular 91. You can, however, use E10. This has a combined fuel consumption of 5.8 liters per 100 kilometers, or an average fuel distance of about 879 kilometers off a full tank, depending on how you drive. Taking a look inside the Mazda 3 now, as you can see, pretty nice interior. It's quite simple. It does have everything you could possibly need in the car, so it is a very well designed car, and at such great value, you've got pretty much everything you need. So on the driver's side door, do get your fully automatic windows. The rest of the windows are just your standard electric windows. Above that, do have your window lock option and also your power mirror controls with your left and right toggles. On the right hand side of the dash, up here is your stability control. Got a few blank buttons and your I-stop. Now that I-stop is just going to save you a little bit of fuel. It's going to turn the motor engine off while you're in idle, and then it'll start the car up again when you need to take off. Down below the dash, down here is your hood release and your fuel release cap. Now on the right hand stalk of the steering wheel, left and right indicator and headlamp controls, so like normal adjusting. And on your left hand side is your wipers and washers for the front of the car. Now the steering wheel is a very nice steering wheel, quite comfortable, and again, no wear or tear marks on the steering wheel itself, so very well maintained. On the right hand side are all your cruise control options, and left hand side are all your media control. So it does come with Bluetooth. You do also have your volume info, which is actually for the display in your cluster on the right hand side. So that is going to give your trip A, trip B, and your average fuel distance and a bit of information. These are your seat controls and call and reject for your Bluetooth connectivity. So coming over to the entertainment system now. It is a very simple display. Again, it does have everything you need. So you've got AM, FM radio. Like I said, this does have your Bluetooth for your phone connect, not for Bluetooth music, however, and all the hard buttons are up the top there. Do get your hazards, nice and easy to access. Down here are your climate controls, or your temperature, I should say. So you've got your temperature there, your fan speed there, as well as your mode options here with your AC and your demisters. Down below is a CD input, a little bit of storage with the rubber grip, so nothing's going to be sliding around too much. And then you've got that really nice gear shift now. As I said, 6-speed manual transmission, so nice easy throws all the way through all 6 gears. Now to put this into reverse, you actually push it down and then put it all the way to the left, and that is your reverse gear, or your first gear is just there. Okay. Small storage compartment, 2 cup holders and a manual handbrake. You do also get this really nice center console armrest. If I lift that up, there is a little shelving compartment, and below that is two 12-volt inputs for any extra charging, as well as a USB and auxiliary input for your head unit, so you can run music through your auxiliary, or if you have it on a USB. I'll get the camera person to actually pan around the interior to show you the car, because this car presents so well for what it is. So all the dash lining is very clean. There's no marks or scratches or damage. The seats are also in excellent condition. Back seats are very neat. Carpets are also very clean. The carpet mats are actually in the boot, so you know that they also come with the car. And back of the seats also present really well, where you tend to see people kicking it and damage the back of the seats, but very good condition. So very clean car on the inside. Now what we're going to do is actually jump outside and wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching the walk around video on this 2014 Mazda 3 Neo in a manual. Now, I hope this gave you a good representation as to the condition of the car, as well as some of the features that does come in the model. Yes, it is a pretty simple car, but what more could you really need? It is going to take you from A to B. It's going to be reliable, and it's going to be good, nice and cheap to run as well. And that is what you want really in a car. Now, if you did have any additional questions, wanted to test drive it, or actually wanted to purchase it before you came in, you can do that. The number to dial is 99070555. Just before I go though, this car does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan. What that will offer you is 5 years extended extended protection on 181 electrical and mechanical components of this car. It does also come with the added benefit of 10 years platinum roadside assistance, and that coverage is going to last you for up to 200,000 kilometers. So again, a lot of value in this. 5 years, 200,000 kilometers. In addition to that, I do highly recommend you take advantage of the glass coat. Now that is going to give you a lifetime warranty on this beautiful red paintwork, and the way this presents in this stunning red color, you want to make sure you take advantage of that and protect your assets. And it's going to protect you from paint contamination, oxidization, rusting, fading. You don't want your red to turn into a pink, so make sure you talk to us about these options. Now these are at an additional cost. However, if you're using our in-house finance, I would love to introduce you to our business managers, Julie and Mario, who show just how minimal these will really affect your repayments. Now lastly, but most importantly, jump onto Google and search up Berwick Mitsubishi and see what people have to say about us. With over 1,100 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars, gives you the assurance that you're dealing with the right people and the right kind of business for a good quality vehicle. Now, as I mentioned before, if you did have any additional questions, the number to dial is 99070555. My name is Nathan, and thank you so much for watching.